Hello everyone, I'm the Whiskey Enthusiast. Welcome back to my channel. Now, Oswars are done. Tomorrow is the awards ceremony. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join in on the live chat. I will be on a flight, but good luck to all the nominees. I hope it's going to be a fantastic one. I'm pretty sure it will be. And you know, enjoy the ceremony, and I shall catch it on the replay. Okay, now on to current business. I have here the Lakes Single Malt Whiskymaker's Reserve number 7. This has been sent to me by the Lakes Whiskey Distillery, and so I can give an honest review and my opinion on it. So thank you, Lakes, for this very generous gift. And this is the box it comes in, as yeah, some writings there and some tasting notes. I'll have a little bit of a read. And this is the bottle. Pretty bottle, isn't it? The bottom is like this, the cork is like that. Whiskymaker's Reserve number 7. Okay, let's see what it says on. Matured in the finest, meticulously sorted Oloroso, PX, and red wine casks. Sculpted into the bedrock of our distillery, the quatrefoil represents our core beliefs. Faith, hope, luck, and love are the compass points of our journey, shared by like-minded and adventurers worldwide. Quatrefoil is this four-sided round thing, also the bottom of the bottle, as you can see. And what does it say on the back? The Whiskymaker's inner pursuit of perfection fuels an eternal drive to better himself. His holistic role places him at the helm throughout the liquor's journey through the distillery. The Whiskymaker's Reserve is an artistic exploration of our sherry-led signature style. The Whiskymaker defines the architecture of each release as he unlocks infinite variables and never-ending flavor possibilities. The Whiskymaker's Reserve number 7 has matured in the finest Oloroso, PX, and red wine casks, compromising Spanish and American oak. Preferring a bold and discernible flavor profile evolved with an elegant sweetness, this is a fragrant and refined finale to the Whiskymaker Reserve series. I'll read the nose, palate, and the finish later on. But the Whiskymaker in question is Dhavall Gandhi, who is no longer with the Lakes, but he is from Macallan, formerly, joined the Lakes, and this series started with obviously number 1, and this is the last one that I've been sent. I have not had all of them. In the beginning they were different casks, but I think since number 4 they've been using Oloroso, PX, and red wine, and maybe changing their percentages. We don't get much percentages on this. We just know which casks they are. I tried number 1, number 2, and number 4, and this one, number 7. And so far, this has been my favorite. Now, Dhavall Gandhi has left to form his own company. He's doing other stuff. He's advising people buying casks for the ultra wealthy, and at the recent Distillers one-of-one auction, he put out his own whiskey. What was it called? Cow something. I'll put the photo here. It's a beautiful looking bottle. And now at the helm of the Lakes, their whiskey maker now is also a former Macallan alum, Sarah Burgess. Sarah Burgess, I think. So yeah, and basically the Lakes style is going to be sherry forward and with different nuances. I will be visiting the distillery in December. I'm very excited about it. Apparently it's on a it's on a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So that's pretty cool. It looks really nice, and the Lake District is just a beautiful place in England. Right, let's see. This is 52% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural color. Does it say anywhere that? See, it doesn't. Not on the bottle. Not on the bottle. And not on the box. How weird. I thought it did. Oh yeah, sorry, on the box it does. Non-chill filtered and natural color on the box. But not on the bottle, as far as I know. Yeah, anyway, let's dive into this one, shall we? Beautiful color, look at that, very pretty. Oloroso, red wine, and PX. Right, 52% ABV. I have had time with this. With water, I'll tell you about it. All right. Oh, so just a burst of red fruits in your face. Red fruit jam, raisins, sultanas, dried plums, dried apricots, but not those yellow apricots, those dark apricots. We call it day dries, but I don't know what is in English. And roasted nuts, cinnamon, nutmeg, dark chocolate, cacao powder. I mean, the nose is just beautiful. No hint of that alcohol burn at 52% ABV. Their original releases were cask strength. This is not. Yeah. And all of that nutty, spicy, red fruity, luscious, jammy notes, the surrounding note is a sour wine tannin that you would get on red wines. But it's very well balanced. Very pretty. Those cherries that you eat after the cherry liqueur, I don't know, we do homemade cherry liqueurs, and then when you drink the liqueur, there's a little bit of cherry left, so you get the fruity, boozy fruits. Christmas cake, where you put the you dip it in booze and with the raisins. Yeah, just basically boozy fruits and nuts. Brilliant. Really pretty. On the palate, the story continues. Same notes. A bit more spicy on the palate, obviously. You get a little bit more oak spice. You get the Christmas spices, you get baking spices, cinnamon's more apparent on the nose, but the red fruits are all around you. Interestingly, the sour notes from the tannins are not on the initial palate, but more on the back palate and the finish, like they were on the nose. Dark chocolate, nutty, cacao, and those red fruits, boozy red fruits, raisins mostly, and dried plums. A little bit of plum jam, a little bit of fig jam actually, and some very nice apple note. Now I get on the nose as well. Now I played around with this. With water, it's a very consistent whiskey. With water, the notes just move around a little bit. It doesn't change character. So you get more apple on the nose. You get less chocolate. And then on the palate, a little bit of a pear note comes out. And the dark fruits take a little bit of a backseat. The spice subdues a bit. But I think 52 is a really, really good ABV for this. It's very enjoyable. It doesn't bite. It's a pretty whiskey. Let's do a second round. A little bit of flat cork note. That will be from the Oloroso cask, but it's not dominating. Not one cask is taking over, because it could be really sweet, but the sour notes from the red wine, the dried, spicy, fruity notes from the Oloroso, and the really molasses, thick, juicy notes from the PX, I think whichever percentage they use is perfectly balanced. Nothing dominates, everything works. Like I said, it's one of the most consistent whiskeys I've had. Whatever you get palate on the nose, you get on the palate. Play around with water, you get nuances of it. Nothing new comes out. Red fruits, fresh apple, jams, spices, baking spices, roasted nuts, chocolate. Finish is for days. It just goes on and on. Now, obviously, this has been gifted to me, so there is a question to be asked. Am I being honest? So I shared this with my friends. We had it all together. They don't care. All of them liked it. They really liked it. It was their first Lakes experience. Actually, no, 2 of them tried different versions, but they said this has been their favorite. So, you know what, guys? It's really, really good. I'm gonna recommend 3 Glencairns on the Lakes Whiskymaker's Reserve number 7. Number 1, I didn't enjoy it that much. Number 2 was my least favorite, but hopefully number 4 was all right, but number 7 is really, really good. And hopefully when I visit the distillery in December, I'm gonna put them side by side and maybe try them. 7 cask strength, near cask strength whiskies. Could be a bit challenging, but let's see. But anyway, guys, beautiful bottle, beautiful whiskey. Looking forward to what the Lakes will release soon. They do collabs with Michelin-starred chefs. They do they do their blended whiskeys as well, which I reviewed. I'll put it up there. It was one fine blend. I wasn't a massive fan of it. So, you know, I'm not, you know, predisposed to like this. All I'm saying is you could trust I'm trying to be honest here. Not just because this is free whiskey. I'm not loving it. It's really, really good. And I'm not a massive sherry sweet whiskey fan, but it kind of reminds me of much better Auchentoshan 3 wood with a longer finish. So guys, that was it from me. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot. And let me know, have you tried any Lakes before? Have you tried this one? Have you tried any Whiskymaker's Reserve? And yeah, let me know what you think about it. Let's connect. I shall see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.